All right, we got ourselves a showdown here. The brand new Jabra Elite 7 Pro against the highly popular Apple AirPods Pro. Now we're going to find out in this video if you should consider the Jabra over the Apple. So let's get started right now. For those of you that are new here, my name's David. This is the channel Headset Advisor, where we review and compare all the latest headsets, speakerphones, and webcams to help you make a better buying decision. So hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos just like this one. All right, I'm going to put the technical specs side by side of both these wireless earbuds, just so you can pause this video if you want to read all of that technical detail. Now let's take a quick close-up look of each of these designs. The Jabra has a all black design. This is the titanium color. It's available in 3 total colors, whereas Apple has their signature white color, and they have a touch-sensitive buttons with Apple, whereas Jabra has actual physical buttons on each wireless earbud. You can switch out the ear tips on both these models from small, medium to large to help you find a fit that best suits your specific ears, which is always nice. When you wear the Apple, you can kind of see it more as it protrudes out a little bit more, whereas when you wear the Jabra, it's a little bit more sleek as far as when you're wearing it. Doesn't look as vivid or bright to me. Both of these wireless earbuds utilize Bluetooth technology. You have 5.2 with Jabra and 5.0 with Apple, which allows you to connect to mobile phones and computers with Bluetooth enabled on them. Apple recommends that you use the AirPods, of course, with Apple devices such as your iPhones, iPads, and Mac computers. However, you can pair it up with other Bluetooth enabled devices, just so you know, but they don't say it's compatible with other ones. It's just Apple devices. Jabra says it's compatible with any Bluetooth enabled device. Both of these headsets weigh in at 0.19 ounces, so they're just extremely comfortable for all day use, and they still have pretty good battery life. You have 5 hours, up to 5 hours with Apple, but you have up to 9 hours with Jabra. So that's very impressive for wireless earbuds that weigh almost as light as clouds do. And you can get up to 35 hours of listening time through the charging case. And with Apple, you get up to 24 hours of listening time through the case. And that's assuming you don't have active noise cancellation on either of these headsets. You have active noise cancellation built into both of these models, and both of them have the pass-through technology. So if you want to hear your surrounding, maybe you're walking in a busy street and don't want to get hit by a car, turn on hear through or pass through so that you can hear what's going on around you. The price point of both of these is $249 for Apple, and it's $199 for the new Jabra Elite 7 Pro. Now, one last note I want to touch on is the waterproof rating. Jabra is rated at an IP57, where Apple is rated at an IPX4. So it's more just sweat resistant rather than waterproof like the Jabra. So I did a review of the Jabra Elite 7, and you can check that out here. I actually dunked it in water for 10 seconds and still was able to have a phone call and listen to music, no problem at all. But let's get to the fun stuff. Let's hook these earbuds up and test out that microphone so that you can hear them loud and clear. So now we are talking directly through the Apple AirPods Pro, and this is with a completely quiet environment. Now this is the Jabra with both earbuds in. This is ultimately what it sounds like on the other end of a phone call or a meeting when you're in a very quiet room. Now this is office noises going through the camera microphone. Now we're switching over to the Apple AirPods Pro, and this is the office type noises, and we'll see 70 to 75 decibels here. Now this is office noises going through the camera microphone, which you typically hear in an office. Now we're on the Jabra Elite 7 Pros here. This is what it sounds like, and this speaker is right next to me, very loud. Let's see how many decibels. got that 83 decibels. Now this is dogs barking through the camera mic with no noise cancellation. Now you have the Apple AirPods Pro. This is what it sounds like. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, now we have dogs barking through the camera microphone, no noise cancellation. Now we have the Jabra. This is what it sounds like. So if your dog Fido decides to start barking in the middle of your phone call, this is what the other end of a phone call will hear. If you want to win free headsets, we are giving them away every single Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is just enter your email into this URL here for your chance to win. So make sure you enter right now. All right, now let's get back to the next microphone test. All right, so this is what the blender sounds like through the camera microphone, no noise cancellation. Now this is the Apple AirPods Pro, and this is with a blender. So if you want to blend up your perfect margarita or fruit smoothie, this is what it would sound like when you're talking next to it or trying to get through a meeting, and this is what people on the other end of that meeting will sound like. Now this is a blender through the camera mic. Now we're on the Jabra earbuds here. So this is what it sounds like next to a blender at about 80 decibels here. All right, so this is what it sounds like in a windy environment through the camera. Now we're on to the Apple AirPods Pro. So if you're walking around and it's a little windy out, this is what it sounds like. Now this is what it sounds like with the fan through the camera mic. Now this is what it sounds like on the Jabra mic here. There is some rigorous testing with both of these wireless earbuds as far as microphone quality goes. What do you think sounded better? Was it Apple or was it Jabra? Both as far as quality of voice and also noise canceling technology. Put your thoughts in the comment section below. Would love to hear what you think about the overall microphone performance between these two. Now in regards to sound quality, that is the most important factor that people consider wireless earbuds. Not only is it not a headset that goes over your head and is bulky, but it's small, it doesn't mess up your hair, and then you can use them to go to the gym. You want to sound really good for music, podcasts, and movies. So when it comes to sound quality for both Apple and Jabra, I was listening to them back and forth quite a few times, and it's really hard for me to distinguish which one I liked better. Both sounded very similar, had good bass, had good mids and highs. Now, if I were just to pick, maybe I'd say Apple, 1% was more favorable for me, but it was very, very close as far as my personal opinion about the sound quality. So that's how good they are getting at making these wireless earbuds. And at a price point of $50 less for Jabra, it's definitely one you want to consider getting just because the price point's a little bit lower and you have all of the same audio experience as well as the same features, the active noise cancellation, the pass-through, everything that you would want from wireless earbuds is on the Jabra as well. So something to consider as far as sound quality goes. All right, now when it comes to comfort, this is another big reason that you consider wireless earbuds and choose one brand over the other. Right now, I have both earbuds, the Jabra in my right ear, and I have the Apple in my left ear here, and they definitely feel different on the ears. Like the Apple the weight feels like more on the exterior of your ear, and kind of the weight is pushing down on the lower part of your ear, whereas the Jabra feels more like it's going a little bit in your ear canal and feels more balanced as far as weight goes. All right, now to get to the Apple software here, but you'll see that you have this AirPods icon where your volume icon is. So let's go into that, just long press into it. Now what you can do is obviously change your volume of how loud you hear it through this menu, as well as changing to noise cancellation. So you can turn your ANC feature on, or you can turn your transparency mode on, and that just allows you to hear what's going on around you, or you can set it to off through this app. I want to quickly show you the Jabra Sound Plus app that you can download onto your smartphone. So if you're looking at the screen now, you can see you have different sound modes, so you can turn on your active noise cancellation and actually adjust how much active noise cancellation you hear. Sometimes the problem with ANC is that there's too much and it makes you feel like you're in a silo by yourself and there's no other human being around. So to be able to adjust that is a nice feature to have. Same thing with hear through. I just turned it on. Now I can clearly hear everything that's going on in this room, but then you can just adjust it down through this app, right, like that. And then the mic isn't picking up as much noise. It kind of gives you a nice balance. And then of course you can turn it off. You could obviously switch your equalizer here. This is that mid-range, treble, bass. Set it however you want. And there's even presets like speech. You're listening to some podcasts, you can set it up for speech. Or you're listening to some rap, so you want to boost that bass. So you can adjust it very easily. And it also shows you your battery levels of everything, which is nice. And then this is the app that you would use to update your headset. And you can customize and update a lot of the audio experience. So when you take the earbud out of your ear, you can turn it on or turn it off. You have a lot of ability to adjust these type of things on the headset. One thing I like about it is it has side tone. So if you're talking on the phone, the microphone's gonna pick up your voice a little bit and play it back through your speakers so you can kind of hear your voice, because the problem with wearing two earbuds is, especially if you have that ANC feature on, you start yelling because you don't know how loud you're talking because everything's blocked out. So by having that side tone control, you can hear your own voice a little bit and talk more naturally and normally instead of screaming at people you're talking to. So side tone you can turn on and off, and then you can adjust it through this app as well. There's quite a few other things that you can do through here, such as find your headset in case you lose the earbuds, which can happen. So you can find it through this app as well. So that's all I want to show you on the Sound Plus. All right, now just wrapping up my final thoughts here. They are fantastic. Obviously, Apple designs and makes great products, and it shows on these. Now, when it comes to the brand new Jabra Elite 7 Pro, which one would I choose? Now, I would probably choose the Jabra Elite 7 Pro. Why? Well, battery life is a big issue, especially if you're somebody that's listening to music for a long period of time. You don't want to have to keep putting your earbuds back into the case to charge them. You're going to get that up to 9 hours with the new Jabra Elite 7 Pros. You also have a lower price point and a 2-year warranty. And then on top of that, you have a waterproof rating. So I've actually dunked it in water for 10 seconds and everything was fine. Whereas the AirPods Pro are rated for IPX4, which is more just sweat proof. It's not really waterproof. So that is why I would lean more towards Jabra. But either way, again, you can't go wrong with either one. They sound fantastic. I find them both comfortable. I don't find either of them bulky. They're both extremely lightweight, so comfort is not going to be an issue on these. And audio quality is fantastic on both of them. So if you're interested in either of these wireless earbuds, the links will be in the video description below. That helps support this channel, so thank you in advance for using those links. We'll also put a link right here just to make it nice and easy for you. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to join our headset giveaway. We're giving away headsets every single week until the manufacturers don't want us doing this anymore. So join us every Friday live on YouTube at 10 a.m. Make sure you enter your email here. That's how you get entered to win. And we're gonna likely do wireless earbuds, one of them, and it's gonna be a highly popular one. So make sure you join so you don't miss out on that. We've already given away over $20,000 worth of headsets. So make sure you join on that link so you don't miss out. Other than that, I really appreciate you coming by today and watching this video. Check out this in-depth review we did on the Elite 7 Pro. I think you'll like that. Did a little bit more detail than I showed you on this video, as well as that waterproof test that I talked about. Well, that's all I got for you. Thanks a lot for coming by. We'll see you next time.